So you guys should check this out. Nigerian professor's conspiracy ties Trump's threats to Tinubu's alleged Harris funding. I mean, there have been so many persons who have come out with their own meanings to what's going on in Nigeria. So many persons think that this Christian genocide thing came out of the blues and it's part of Trump's way in making sure that Tinubu doesn't come back in 2027. It's more like spoiling his administration to the point that even his international community, whom he had entrusted to help him to get back to power in 2027, even the governors that are defecting to the APC will start to have him to take a second look at him and say, well, maybe he might not be the right candidate, because I'm sure that the governors are defecting to the APC, his ruling party, because they are going to ride under his cabinet or right under his umbrella. So if he wins, they also win. Okay? But as it stands, it might be very difficult if he loses his presidency, because the presidential election and the National Assembly election comes first before the gubernatorial. So if he loses, it means most of the governors are going to lose their seat, practically. I mean, it looks like APC going down the drain. This is what this is looking like from where I'm standing. All right, but there's a viral video by University of Abuja professor Sadiq Abba claims President Donald Trump's threat of military intervention in Nigeria stem from President Bola Tinubu's alleged funding of Kamala Harris' 2024 campaign via French President Emmanuel Macron, alongside U.S. interest in Nigeria oil and Tinubu's ties to France. The unverified theory, shared widely on X with thousands of engagements, emerges amid strained U.S.-Nigeria relations after Trump's November 1, 2025 designation of Nigeria as a country of particular concern for religious freedom violations. No evidence supports the funding allegations, and Nigerian officials have dismissed it as baseless. Here's the reports. Donald Trump is targeting Tinubu out of vengeance because there is evidence that Tinubu funded Kamala Harris and teamed up with President Macron of France to block Trump's victory in the election. Okay, so let's see. Let me bring out a video for you so you could hear it for yourself, so it wouldn't be me saying it from my mouth. All right, listen to this.
What the Americans are looking for in this country are something greater, their own interests. Yeah. What are those interests by your own assessment?
Three things. Number one, to stop Tinubu from becoming president in 2027.
Really?
Yes, because Tinubu...
Are you sure on that?
I can swear with my Quran. Because Tinubu was among the people that contributed money to give it to Kamala Harris for her campaign. And Trump has vengeance. He will never forgive that. Look, what Trump is coming to Nigeria to do is not about Nigerians, Christians, or Nigerian Muslims. It's not about Northerners or Southerners. It's why did Tinubu, through France, mobilize? He's not alone. There are a lot of international presidents, including Macron, that mobilized money for Kamala Harris because they knew if Trump becomes American president, there's going to be a problem for the whole world. That's the first reason. Trump is getting back at Tinubu. And look, because Tinubu is quiet, meek, gentle, and humble, if you put your fingers into his mouth, he's not biting you. Doesn't mean that he can come and roughshod over Tinubu. Tinubu can fight back.
Let me.
That's number one reason.
Okay,
that's the reason. The second reason is, look, is the American stronghold in the Middle East is getting away, slipping away from their fingers. They needed another stronghold of energy resources.
What stronghold are you talking about?
The oil. In fact, as it is today, if people don't know, let me tell them categorically on this platform that the Arab kingdom now are facing the greatest challenge of their lives. There are inside storms brewing politically, because the common men are tired of those kingdoms, and it's only America that is holding them. And America's intelligence has shown that they cannot keep on holding these people in the next 10, 15 years.
So they will have now turned to new areas.
Yes. So that Nigeria is a very hot spot for them. Nigeria, Angola, you understand? Algeria. These are some of the areas that they are looking at. And I can tell you, some people are saying that, at energy experts all over the world are saying that the oil reserve in Nigeria is far more than any other Arab country, because it is energy policy that they are saying that Nigeria is beneath those particular Arab kingdoms. We have more energy resources than those Arabs. And America knew that better than anybody else. So this is the second reason. The third reason, which is very, very fundamental, is that for the first time in so long a time, since Abacha, Tinubu was the first president in this country to look away from the Western world. In fact, France is the only friend Tinubu had. And France, Nigeria is not dependent on France. It is France and Macron that is dependent on Tinubu and Nigeria now.
Really?
Yes. If you are a follower of international politics.
But the French are having a lot of problems in their former West African colonies.
That's why they are looking at Tinubu as a way out.
That was it. I'm sure that this is actually from Trust Television. Let me just get a few of the points that people are making from this particular conversations that was had earlier today. When I don't leave normal conspiracy, enter full-blown madness. I bet which kind mumu talk with this one? Way on a day yarn for TV. Say Tinubu fund Kamala Harris. You sabi say for America, foreign person no fit donate 1 kobo to election matter. Na serious crime under their Federal Election Campaign Act. Then fit arrest you, seize your money, even ban you from ever entering their country again. So how Tinubu want fund Kamala through Dream, through Miracle, wire transfer? And I beg, how Macron from France entered the gist again? Some of them go just sit down for studio. They talk like say when I just sniff something strong. Anyway, this one says, so it wasn't Dangote refinery he was after then. There is no way you could defend Tinubu Muslim government without looking like an idiot. Isaac Ukanacho says, where was this greatest of all time? Well, where uses that as GOAT released from, and how did he become a professor with this low mentality? Useless talk, this one says. If these are your leaders in that country riddled with corruption, poverty, and criminal politicians, then Nigeria is completely effed. Prince Z says, is there oil in the north? We that own the oil ain't complaining. Trump must get rid of all terrorists and their sympathizers. These people are the ones sponsoring terrorism. Brian says, the same oil that is in the Niger Delta. Prince Z says, how did Tinubu find Kamala Harris? Where did Tinubu get the money? Because Nigeria didn't sign anything of such. These people are sponsors of terrorism against the Nigerian Christians. Kumi says, you live or die by your actions. They have consequences. Wait till Trump becomes aware that Tinubu forfeited $460,000 for narcotics in the USA and has an FBI file that is currently classified. That's when you will see the real crazy. Shegun Adenola says, very simple solution. Tinubu should end the insecurities and US won't poke nose to Nigeria's affairs again. Or is there something they are enjoying with the insecurities? Nehemiah says, how is this man a professor? America is a strong partner with Qatar. So which stronghold is the US losing? FS Priest says, so how Tinubu won fund Kamala? Through Dream, through Miracle, wire transfer, or what? Amos Zede says, you are talking oil as if the benefits of oil gets to the average Nigerian. If the Americans will have some of it to guarantee the average Nigerian peace and security, then, he says, so be it. Adobe says, una borrow money, go fund another country election. Make it make sense, cause una no even agree before say una get money. Wow, here we go. Lots of ignorant fools are in the ADC. It is unlawful for foreign nationals to donate to candidates. We called it election interference. Accounts, details of candidates are published and records are kept. So this propaganda will not work. Tinubu did not contribute to Harris' campaign. Tinubu that is always sending his OPay account number to foreign countries for urgent 2K. Or is there another Tinubu? I pity Nigerians, shaking my head. They have sent their minions on media rounds to gaslight Nigerians. I hope Nigerians are able to recognize their true enemies. This one says, does this guy know that foreign funding or election in the US is a crime? Like I said, they are making matters worse for Tinubu. Onyishi Canada says, DSS will not go after this claim that threatens national security. Tinubu was president during the US elections. Is he saying that the country took a side? Okay, it's interesting. Real Donald Trump, this one is tagging Real Donald Trump, tagging Senator Ted Cruz and Mike Arnold Truss. There are these allegations by a chieftain of the ruling APC in Nigeria and an apology of President Tinubu true? Here we go. This is getting worse. I give up. Nigeria no feel better. I thought the Hausas were denied or angered by the fact that people can't differentiate between them and the mercenaries from Fulani that were perpetuated these mass genocides. Now, someone said he wants to come and help you deal with the problem, and you all are complaining. So there you go with the interactions and the back and forth regarding this development. Tell me what you think in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. But my own point is, I think the government should seek some sort of collaboration with the United States. Not the kind of collaborations that will end on the papers. It should be real-time collaborations. Even if it means having the boots of Americans right in the soil of Nigeria, I really don't mind. As long as it will guarantee a level of security for the Nigerian populace. I mean, the killings have been too much. In 8 years of Kaduna state government, I'm talking about El Rufai, we saw the killings that happened in southern Nigeria, in southern Kaduna. This new guy came in and that thing completely died. What happened? There was no week or month that we don't hear about a killing of some sort in southern Kaduna throughout the 8 years of Kaduna state governor, El Rufai, up until today. But since this guy took over, that southern Kaduna is rock silent, largely silent, except for the one that happened just a few days ago that a man of God was killed, and 20 worshippers were abducted. In fact, that was what even triggered Donald Trump to now place Nigeria on a particular concern, in a country of a particular concern. So if we can't call for it, I mean, it's okay for them to come in, frankly, to take care of businesses who have refused to take care of. Because I think where we have refused, I don't think we don't have the intelligence or wherewithal to tackle insecurity. I don't think so. We have it, but we have refused to do so because it seems there are people who are within the government that are gaining from the insecurities that we are facing in this country. That's all I can say regarding this. Tell me what you think in the comments. I'd love to hear from you, as always.